Reggae.
Yo,
Check this out.
give thanks for the pull-up. Yeah,
we had to do that. We had to do that one more time.
DJ Sniper laid it down.
Pick up
Give
yourself,
thanks.
Sniper.
Boom, boom, boom.
We're gonna get into this interview officially now. Once again, two members of the Fareast band, Matt Birdie, Maddie Rootless. Okay.
Part of the posse in the
Yes.
place.
Who are the other members of the collection?
Yeah, we have Mike Saracen on the organ, Chris Philippone, he's our bassy, he's like the most murderous bassy I've ever met. Recently recovered from having a brain tumor recently.
Wow.
And had to recover from that and then come back to playing bass and just still like killing it throughout all of that. He's like one of the strongest people I've ever met. And then Matt Krismark plays lead guitar. Yeah, so we're a bunch of M's. Everyone with an M name.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that track that we just heard.
Yeah, so that tune we recorded in our rehearsal studio actually. So we recorded it ourselves and it's called Deep Echoes and it's a dub of a tune we did called Deep Shadows. So yeah, we recorded that ourselves and we recorded it on a 388 Tascam tape machine. So really old school recording techniques. And our friend, his name is Miran Abrahamian. He was the producer behind that, and then he did the dub. So, yeah, all live to tape, all live in one room, just like classic
Real
recording.
old school.
Yeah, we keep it pretty old school.
What part of you guys are obviously from New York?
So actually, I'm from New Orleans.
Oh.
Yeah, but Matt is from New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other members, are they also from?
One other guy is from New York, Chris, our bassist, is from New York. And then Matt and Mike are actually from Cincinnati, Ohio. So we kind of came from all over the place to New York.
Okay.
And yeah, converged on the reggae capital of America, Brooklyn.
So now let's talk about that now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the origins of the band
Definitely.
and how you guys actually came together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we all came from loving reggae. That's why we play together, and that's good. Like strong, and we're not trying to convince somebody that it's the right direction to go. And we all have this deep passion for it, even if we're coming from different subgenre, sub elements of it. We all kind of share that same love of the the vibe and the rhythm and stuff like that.
With that being said, let me just ask you another question with what you just said. You said the other members of the band, you guys all come together, but you listen to subgenres. What are some of the subgenres that have influenced you guys?
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we can't lie and say that we all came from punk rock music. That's like where we came from as teenagers, is listening to punk, and then from bands like The Clash and The Specials, like learning about reggae and kind of coming at it from like a real backwards way into finding like roots music. And just, I'm like a record collector. I like dug and when I finally found reggae, I feel like that was just it. Like that was it. Like all other genres done. So yeah, I just like came into learning mostly through Studio One and just like
That was my
going to
question.
school. Yeah.
What were some of those first records that you dug up that got you to love reggae music?
Justin Hines, all know this, like.
The Scatolites were huge at first for me. Yeah, I feel like maybe if you're from Brooklyn or you're from Jamaica, you might kind of come from dancehall, like back to the foundation. But for me, I like really started like Scatolites, Studio One, Rocksteady, and then I learned about like foundation dancehall.
Okay, now that was actually, you guys are like real intuitive because you're just like one step ahead of me with my questions.
I'm sorry, I'm hogging it.
No.
Starting out, once again, digging through the crates, finding these records. We just listened to a dub version of one of your records. What would you say influenced you to get into the dub versions? Was it a sound system that you heard? Was it a certain dub master, scientist maybe?
No, I think it's even just the incorporation of dub elements into like A-sides. So you have like a late 60s, early 70s 45 and you have the dub side, but then all of a sudden it became like elements of the A-side. You'd have like some reverb slapback on the snare, or you'd have these cut out elements where it would just be drum and bass or just rhythm guitar and organ. And those helped us to write, parts to our songs. So like, how do we make this part of the song really jump out? And then just wrapping our heads around that. Now, like even we were talking about Mirren earlier, he used a tube amplifier, reverb, like this thing that was used during then. So it's just magical to watch him do work with this machine, this piece of machinery, rather than pushing a button on the computer, and that's in and of itself, beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? And honestly, like as a youth, I wanted to hear so much ska that it took me a while to like kind of grow up and like really get in and sink my teeth into dub music. And then I think like especially through dancehall, you learn like the power of like the rhythm, and you want to like understand fully the rhythm, and that's like why I started loving dub, especially like Channel One dub. That's my favorite. So
Okay.
I hope that comes through in the music we try to make.
Okay, well, it came through on that first track. We're gonna get into some more music, but when did the band actually come together?
2013. Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yep.
Okay, you recorded your first single, which was Youth Man.
Youth Man. Yeah.
Okay, what was the reception from the first single, and
Sure.
from working on that first record? Where did it bring you guys to where you're at today?
So the first single was actually a huge reception for us, just in that immediately like Rodigan picked it up and started playing it on
That's
BBC.
David Rodigan she's talking about,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, so Mr. David Rodigan, I should say, really blessed that tune for us, and it gave us a lot of motivation just in that a hero to us like David Rodigan would like hear our music being just like a little band from Bushwick.
So you guys
Yeah.
were immediately getting that spins on he's on BBC?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, BBC One Extra. I believe.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, I mean obviously we're not famous, so it's not like
it's huge. It's huge. for
yeah,
the first,
that
for the
was
first single.
that was a big deal to us for sure. And
Okay.
especially looking up, I really look up to David. So
And where did it take you from there? Did you guys immediately start getting phone calls, touring off of the first single?
you know what? We like really kind of have been building this band, really with a grassroots kind of thing. Like playing shows has been our bread and butter. We played a lot of underground parties in Brooklyn. There was definitely a time where we would play anything, anytime, anywhere. Fareast would show up, and that's I would say that's the main way we would get more calls to do more shows. Is that we were just kind of like putting in work, playing shows.
You guys haven't performed at Left Fielders yet?
No, not yet. We actually want to. We're hoping to do that.
Yeah.
So Left Field is an awesome spot, and
We got two of the bosses in here tonight.
yeah,
You should be able to make that happen.
We'd like to make that happen.
Shout out to Major. He's here. Jeremy's here.
Yeah.
So we should definitely make that happen because you guys definitely will be a hit.
Yeah, we love Left Field. We love the community around there. Deadly Dragon, good friends of ours. Link Up Tuesdays, huge. So
I didn't have to name drop.
Link Up Tuesdays.
There you go. Nothing more to be said. We're gonna get back into this interview, but I'm actually really excited to hear more of the music. Unfortunately, we don't got a lot.
Yeah,
But we're gonna get into.
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Sniper. Give me the you got the Dark Shadow, right?
Deep Shadows.
Deep Shadow, which is the
A side.
the A side to the dub version that you played earlier.
Yeah, so
Get
Deep
back into
Shadows
this music.
is
Yes.
Powerofreggae.
I know you guys got the website for the band.
Yeah.
That's
the FareastNYC.com. So
Okay.
come check us. We have a bunch of music for free on there, a bunch of videos. You can kind of keep up with us that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as the 2 tracks that we've heard so far, have they been released or are they available online?
They're online, yeah, so you can download them
iTunes.
online. Not on iTunes. It's all, we have it downloadable from SoundCloud and from our website.
Wow.
So yeah, I
So
know.
you guys are just really just
We're pretty underground.
blessing the masses right now.
Yeah, we just want to give it away. Just take it.
Wow. What's the website again?
The FareastNYC.com.
Okay, so for the listeners, you could log on right now. You get that
Yeah, download it, please. Download it, play it at your party, play it loud at your party. So your friends and your family. Play it for your mom. Play it for your dad. Play it for everybody.
Okay. Are you guys planning a full-length album, an EP, maybe sometime in the future?
That's heavy. That's a heavy question. See, the thing about our band is we've been perfectionists about our music. We really want to respect the foundation of how this music is recorded. And lately we've been working with this producer, Brett Tubin, who produced Youth Man. And we really respect him so much. But his process and our process, it takes time.
Oh.
So we just recorded 5 tunes with him. And we're hoping to put those out, in the next few months. But as far as a full length, man,
Okay, you guys have been
it's still on the horizon. Yeah.
you guys have definitely in the meantime been doing a lot of shows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Playing live for us, that's how we get better. So yeah, we play for the people.
I definitely went onto YouTube. I did my research. Squatly surprised. I was surprised by some of the choices of songs that you
Okay.
chose to cover.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into that later on.
Yeah.
We're gonna run some rhythms for you
Okay.
to do your thing.
Yeah.
But as far as the creation of the music, obviously it's a collective.
Mhm.
Who is basically, or how do you guys, what is your creative process when you're coming together to do music?
It starts with the drum and the bass for me. So Matt, do you wanna talk about that?
I think when I said earlier subgenres, I meant stylist, rocksteady, or early dancehall, or early DJ style, stuff like that. And I think we all have our own appreciation and our own little grouping of songs and vibes that we all pull from, and we just, if the rhythm's right and we find a nice melodic accompaniment to that, and then Maddie feels inspired, and we keep running with that same rhythm.
Okay, as the drummer, is there someone within reggae music, maybe a producer, maybe a bassist, maybe a drummer, that you would say inspired you, Matt?
Oh man, there's so many that I don't even know. I would just say the early Studio One stuff, Lloyd Knibb on the drums, and the evolution of him developing the reggae drum beat pattern from ska, and that transformation of the whole thing is just it's awesome to hear that, and that was the foundation element. And then the fact that that formula and that approach to it has been the standard approach till now. It has almost been unchanged stylistically.
Okay. Now, you guys love to perform. Where are some of the places that the Far East Band has been able to perform for the people?
Yeah, we've performed all over New York, and we've been really blessed to open up for a lot of great bands and headline a lot of great New York shows. recently we just came off tour with a band that we really looked up to as youths, and and now the Specials, which is a UK kind of like ska revival band. And with them, we just did a national tour. We got to play at Terminal 5 in New York. And they took us out to California and back, and that was a huge deal for us to get to play like the Warfield in San Francisco and some of these big venues, and to just like hear your music on like a proper sound system, like a proper sound.
Have you guys been able to perform in the UK as yet?
Not yet. That is our goal. We'd love to do that. So
The sound would say that. The sound that you guys have would suggest that.
Yeah. I'm glad you noticed. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just gonna say, Matt, that as far as some people like tell me who I sound like, and I might not notice it, but I always think of Style Scott when I think of you and the Roots Radics band. And I know, like, I've caught Matt watching like Style Scott YouTube videos and just being like,
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace.
Okay.
He's a legend.
Speaking of that, who are some of your influences, man?
Oh,
your
man.
voice is amazing, by the way.
Judy Mowat is like my favorite. Love her. Jennifer Laura. Phyllis Dillon was like hugely inspirational to me when I was just first coming into reggae. Just the majority of reggae singers are men, so I'm just like a huge fan of some of those first ladies I heard, because I was like, so like there's some women that do this too. So yeah, Phyllis Dillon was huge. Doreen Schaefer, Dawn Penn, but I would say Jennifer Laura is like huge. Judy Mowat is huge for me, and Phyllis Dillon is like every time I hear it, just soft spot in my heart for her.
Okay, let's put the ladies aside and not leave it only to the ladies because
Okay.
you're a female.
Yeah.
Who are some of the male singers that
Sure. Oh man. You know what? Sugar Minot is like taught me so much about reggae vocals and about especially like in that particular style. Tenor Saw, what he does with his voice and just like the way he fills rhythmic space with his voice is like genius. It's just low-key genius. And then as far as like more like classic artists, I would just have to say Alan Ellis is like my favorite rocksteady singer of all time for sure. But I have a lot of like dancehall influences.
I know.
I'm trying to think of like maybe
I
a modern
saw-
singer too.
I saw you actually doing a Sammy Dread tune, and it
Oh,
definitely caught my attention. Like,
yeah.
wow.
M16 is a huge rhythm for me, and I actually did that tune specifically for my brother, my good friend Dan Klein, who just passed away this past year, and he loves that tune, and it was kind of like almost more in his style, and so just like learning that as a tribute to him was a huge deal for me, and it meant a lot to him too when he was alive. So yeah,
Okay.
it was really powerful for me.
Besides the website, we in a digital world right now. You mentioned the SoundCloud, but we like to let the listeners know exactly where they can reach out, where they can get more music from the band, where they can interact with you guys. So across the digital sphere, where SoundCloud, Facebook, just give us
Yes, SoundCloud.
Spotify, can we make it?
Right, so soundcloud.com/The Far East. Instagram, we're The Far East NYC. Spotify, we're on there as The Far East.
And it's
Where
not
else?
the Far East band, it's just the Far East.
The Far East.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is another band called The Far East
Yes.
Band. Respect to them. What's up? Shout out. But yeah, and we actually learned about them after
On
we.
tour?
Yeah,
They,
we went on tour.
It's actually a Japanese band, right?
No, that's the
That's
Far East
not-
movement.
Oh, that's the Far East
Oh.
movement. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Lots of the
East.
Far East,
But you guys is
respect to them, but we're the Far East from Brooklyn.
Yes.
And you can find us at thefareastnyc.com. We have links to all our social media there. But yeah, Instagram, we're really active there, the Far East NYC. Facebook is just facebook.com/the Far East. Yeah, I think that's it.
Any upcoming shows?
Yeah, so we have a big show coming up December 29th with our friends from the UK, The Skins. And they're a wicked reggae band from the UK we really respect. We love that band. And so we're playing with The Skins at the Knitting Factory in Brooklyn, December 29th. So kind of like, you know, in between all your holiday celebrations before
For New Year's.
right before you party for New Year's, don't forget about us. December 29th.
The Fareast at the Knitting Factory.
Boom. Boom. Huge.
Okay. We're gonna get into some more. No, as a matter of fact, we're not gonna do that. Sniper, you ready?
What up?
I need some rhythms, man.
Sniper!
I need some rhythms.
Wow.
Nice.
Right, David?
All right. In the meantime, once again, when people go to the website, thefareastnyc.com, what else are they gonna get besides the music?
Merchandise.
Oh yeah, we have a shop online where you can buy, we have a couple 45s available. We have a CD, we have t-shirts, we have a patch. Wait, Matt, come on. Matt has to model the t-shirt. You can join our posse and be in the Far East posse. Get a Far East posse t-shirt.
You all right? Wait, hold on. you got the merchandise online, but what just stood out to me? You said you had 45. So are you guys actually pressing your own records and selling the original?
We keep it old school. When it comes to online, take it for free. I mean, we don't care about that. But when it comes to putting out our music and the way we want people to listen to it, we put out 45s. We have it on vinyl. So that's how we do it.
Nice.
I don't know how other people do it. That's how we do it.
I'm definitely impressed.
Stop the beat. This sounds to be a trick wild dream.
As we move, here comes an original thing called Youth Man. Livicated to all of Brooklyn. Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick it and you go. Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick it and you go. Where do you go? Where do you lay to this? You know it's not wise. Be out by yourself, you are a young man, and you must walk with respect. Don't you know life is no contest? Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick it and you go. Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick it and you go. Pick it and you go. With the rock steady flow. Here comes the version and we go. Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick up and we go. Hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, hey Youth Man, you pick up and you go. Where do you go? East. Sniper movement. Forward movement, never backwards. And I'm not a good this way. Oh, them a wild, them have been taking and them go. Oh, them a wild, they spread it all around. Oh, them a wild, they just a bring it around town. The war, them a wild, and they bring it from above. War, them a wild, and they bring it from above. C'est ton man, where you have to get your little piece of confirm. Some of them want say it come from Syrian, none of them want say it come from West Indian. No, 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 no. But it come from Uncle Sam. C'est ton man, when you get your little piece of confirm. Some of them want say it come from Syrian, some of them want say it come from little Brooklyn, la 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 la. But it come from Uncle Sam. Hey, one of them a wild, they just look pretty from above. Have mercy, one of them a wild, they just look pretty from above. Sniper movements, you got dangerous and you large. Give thanks from the Fareast posse. Hey, yo, putting me in on the dancehall style.
Yes, TGM Radio, King Line Caribbean Showcase, Powerofreggae.com,
Huge.
Power Reggae Radio.
You know, I just want to say, Sniper Movement, yo, you are a bad DJ, and it's a pleasure to hear you play.
Give thanks.
Yeah, and your style reminds me a lot of the dancehall culture I came up from in New Orleans, and I just have a DJ there I really respect, DJ T-Roy, and we used to go out to the dancehall classics night, and your style really reminds me of that, so respect.
Yeah, give thanks.
Once again, December 29th.
The Knitting Factory, yeah.
Knitting Factory. You can check them out online. TheFarEastNYC.com.
That's us. Boom.
Music, merchandise, show dates, a lot more. Get to know the band. Anything you want to say to your fans, the listeners out there before we tune out tonight? We got more music, but before we tune out.
You know, I just want to say it is such an honor and a blessing to play reggae in Brooklyn and to have like this Brooklyn community around us, and just to like, you know, there's so many little scenes in the Brooklyn community, and so anyone tuning in from New York City, even Bronx, Queens, respect. So yeah, we're blessed to be in this city and to make music and to meet people this way.
Before we tune out with the last track, what's the last track that you have, Sniper?
Can we make it up?
Yeah,
Okay,
nice.
tell us a little bit about that track before we tune out.
Yeah, this is our newest single produced by Brett Tubin from the Channel Tubes label. We recorded this at the Relic Room in New York, and we used a Channel 1 tape machine, and then it was pressed at Hipbound. So respect to Hipbound in Brooklyn. You know, JoJo's label holding it down. So yeah, we were really honored to have this press over at Hipbound Records, and to make this like a tribute to 70s reggae. So that's our inspiration.
Sniper. With the Before we tune out, like I said, the bosses was in the house, so you know, I guess it happened. December 20th, Link Up Tuesdays. Maddie Rootless, the Far East, will be in the house.
Yo, I'm actually
Maddie
just
Rootless.
selecting it
You
that
just
one.
selected,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but I'm representing Link Up Tuesdays.
Okay, you're representing on a real special night, 'cause that's VP Records listening party for Henry Junjo Laws.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, yo. And
Strictly
Volcano
Vinyl.
Posse, that's
Maddie
wicked. That's
Rootless
huge.
will be representing. You see, that's something we didn't even get into in the interview. That you guys like, you select as well.
Yeah, I'm a selector. I mean, I'm a record collector. So that's, I mean, honestly, I feel like that's how I really learned about. Like, it's one thing to listen to reggae, but when you look through the records and you're like checking out all these labels, that's how you really kind of piece together like the story or like the history. So yeah, I'm a like record maniac. So I can't wait for it. This is gonna be a huge night, especially knowing that it's in honor of Lawless. So.
Are you the only selector in the band, or are there other selectors as well?
Not performing, but I think we all on an individual basis collect records. I'm not nearly as good as Maddie at getting people to get out of
See,
the dance.
you're the drummer, so you could get away with it. But that automatically means you have rhythm. So you could get away with that. But once again, it was a pleasure. The Far East. Once again, check them out online. The Far
Respect.
East.
Yeah,
NYC.
good thanks. We love Power of Reggae.
Power
Reggae
Reggae.
Radio.
Power Reggae Radio, PowerOfreggae.com, TGM Radio. Once again, look out for these guys. On YouTube as well. You guys have a YouTube page. Do you guys have videos as well?
So we don't have like an official music video yet, but we have some like nice, especially from this past tour, we have some nice like videos of certain tunes up.
I was
so.
definitely able to find you on YouTube and
Yeah.
enjoy some of the music.
We're there, so we're out there. You find us.
It was a pleasure. TGM Radio,
Thank you.
Power Reggae Radio.
Respect.
Check us
The
out
maximum.
on PowerOfreggae.com. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out at Link Up Tuesdays, 87 Ludlow. Peace.
December 20th, yep. Bye,